AI can paint like Van Gogh, compose like Beethoven, and write like Goethe. But here's the question: does this make it art or just perfect imitation? In 2022, the AI-generated artwork Teatro d'Opera Spatial won an art competition and triggered a debate that continues to this day. What is art when algorithms create it? Neuroscience gives us the answer. Creativity arises from the default mode network in our brain, a network of emotion, memory, and conscious intention. AI simulates pattern recognition, but not the autobiographical experience that drives true innovation. An AI has no childhood memories, no heartbreak, no sleepless nights full of doubt. Art is more than pattern recognition. It is intentional rebellion against the expected. What makes an artist irreplaceable? There are three scientific pillars of human creativity. 1. Embodied cognition. Our body thinks along with us. Kandinsky developed his theory of synesthesia because he physically felt colors. AI has no body. It can only simulate sensory integration, not experience it. 2. Cultural evolution. Picasso broke with Renaissance perspective after the trauma of World War I. Hip-hop emerged from social marginalization in the Bronx. Dada was rebellion against the rationalism that led to war. AI can imitate styles, but it cannot spark cultural revolutions because it lacks existential experience. 3. Intentionality and theory of mind. Banksy didn't shred his artwork by accident. He was critiquing capitalism. Frida Kahlo didn't paint pain as decoration. She transformed suffering into transcendence. AI lacks theory of mind. It cannot understand how its art impacts other consciousnesses. Conclusion: art is human because it's allowed to fail, because it demands contradiction, because it must touch us in real life. Now, we must acknowledge, AI's pattern recognition capabilities are advancing at breakneck speed. Future AI systems may develop increasingly sophisticated forms of what resembles autobiographical experience. But even as these boundaries blur, the question remains not whether AI can simulate human experience, but whether simulation can ever equal the raw authenticity of lived reality, the scars, the joy, the cultural embedding that makes us irreducibly human. The revolution begins now. But, and this is the exciting part, a revolution is happening right now. The extended mind theory shows us our mind doesn't end at the skull. A violinist thinks with their instrument. An architect thinks with CAD software. Refik Anadol uses machine learning to turn data streams into hypnotic art installations, AI as a brush for impossible perspectives. Holly Herndon composes with Spawn, an AI she trained like a bandmate. The result is neither purely human nor purely machine. Akan generates art from 80,000 masterpieces, but the artist curates, contextualizes, creates meaning. What if Michelangelo had access to AI? Would he have painted the Sistine Chapel faster? No. But he might have composed impossible harmonic structures. He could have shown us what it means to be human in a post-digital world. This is the future. Human-AI collaborators. A new species of artist. Why physical encounters are irreplaceable. The neuroscience of the soul mirror neurons don't just fire when seeing movements, but also when viewing art. Vittorio Gallese, Parma, showed. We physically feel brushstrokes along with the artist. Empirical findings show. Art reception activates the reward system more strongly in physical presence. Collective aesthetic experiences synchronize brainwaves. Discussing art activates the social brain network, areas that enable theory of mind and cultural learning. Last week at the museum, People stand longer before a hand-painted Rothko than before digital reproduction. Not from nostalgia, but because physical presence activates embodied meaning. Web 3.0 gives us global reach. Immersive galleries connect the world. But cultural movements are born through physical collectivity. Woodstock, Berlin's club scene, Burning Man. They all need bodies in space, because art must breathe, wants to be discussed, and that only works when we do it together. The future belongs to human-AI collaborators. The scientific prognosis states, AI won't replace artists. It will enable a new species of artists, human-AI collaborators, who use machine learning as a cognitive tool but preserve human intentionality, cultural embedding, and embodied experience as irreplaceable foundations. My 3 theses for the future are: augmented creativity. AI expands our pattern recognition, but humans define which patterns are culturally relevant. Hybrid aesthetics. The most interesting art emerges at the intersection, neither purely human nor purely mechanical. Physical-digital fusion. Web 3.0 enables global collaboration, but cultural impact needs embodied communities. So let's use AI, but to be radically more human. AI gives us the tools, but we give them a heartbeat. That is our revolution. Thank you.